Tuesday, March 31st edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. Let's start with a look at the Greensboro Tower camera this morning. It is a quiet and cool start to our Tuesday out there. A lot of sunshine all across the region today, but will be a little bit of a breezy day, but really some very nice Tuesday and Wednesday weather on the way before some shower chances begin to creep back into the region late in the week. Now, let's take a look at yesterday. Had the rain moving through yesterday morning. Some of it was briefly heavy, but then it really turned into a nice day rather quickly. There's your visible satellite from yesterday. You notice those clouds eroded in pretty short order. We had a lot of sunshine through the afternoon hours in many spots in the region yesterday, and accordingly, highs were pretty nice. Now, coolest in the eastern part of the state where the clouds and the rain lingered the longest, but Charlotte hit 70, 68 in Greensboro, 72 in Columbia yesterday, 66 the high in Raleigh and Fayetteville. Currently, a lot of variability. You have a couple of outlying spots in the mid to low 30s in the Piedmont zones this morning, but a lot of folks in the 40s, 43 in Charlotte, 49 in Greensboro, 39 in Raleigh, 52 in Myrtle Beach, and 42 in Boone. Wind's not a big issue this morning, but ahead of a little disturbance moving in, we will see some pretty gusty southwesterly winds kicking into gear later this afternoon. Sustained winds in the foothills and the Piedmont, probably 15 to 25 miles per hour, with some gusts upwards of 30 miles per hour later this afternoon. Winds a little higher even up in the mountains as little clipper systems approaching from the northwest. Now that clipper over Ohio as I'm cutting this video during the 5 o'clock hour. But really, not a bad day. In fact, a really nice day on the way. There's your radar, unlike yesterday where we had rain moving in, nothing ongoing this morning until you head up to the Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes region. That's where you have some rain and snow, depending on what part of that system you're looking at up that way. So that system zips by to our north by tonight. Ahead of it, you get that southwesterly wind in place across the region. Highs today looking good. 72 in Greensboro, 70 in Raleigh, 75 in Charlotte. Tomorrow, another great day, high pressure building in. Numbers a few degrees off of what we'll see today, but still a very, very nice Wednesday across the region. You get out to Thursday, that's when moisture begins to increase. Now, I think outside of the mountains and the western upstate, we might squeeze in a dry Thursday before some shower chances then try to creep in Thursday night. And your highs, your highs Thursday shaping up like that. So some shower chances Thursday night, and then here's Good Friday. We might get away with a mostly dry Good Friday, but then Friday night into Saturday morning, some shower chances rolling in. But that will not last long into the Easter weekend. By the afternoon, Saturday, high pressure building back into the region, and it still looks like a gorgeous Easter Sunday. I'll show you more of that in just a second. All right, onto the high-resolution modeling from WeatherBell. This is this afternoon and evening's precipitation across the region on the GFS model. You can see some rain back into parts of Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi, but here across most of the Carolinas should be a dry day. There's that Clipper low just off the Jersey shore. We get out to tomorrow. There's your high-pressure building in. Good-looking day for your Wednesday. And you see the GFS trying to bring in by early Thursday evening, a little bit of very light rain. But for the time being, I'm going to hold those rain chances off primarily until, again, a few showers Thursday night. Now, this is Friday evening, and you see by the late afternoon hours into the early evening, some rain on the GFS creeping into the mountains and the foothills. The timing is much slower here on the Canadian and the European model. This is the Canadian valid at the same time as that GFS. So, again, there's the GFS, 0Z Saturday. That's Friday evening, and there's Friday evening on the Canadian, and you see it's dry. European's very similar, so I think Good Friday, mostly dry. Back to the GFS, those showers pressing through Friday night into Saturday morning. Now, accordingly, the timing a little slower on the Canadian. This is daybreak Saturday. But the bottom line is, I think even on the slowest models, you're looking at the rain exiting the I-85 corridor before lunch on Saturday, with high pressure then building in. This is Saturday evening on the GFS, and then here is Easter Sunday morning, that 1029 millibar high right overhead. So it's kind of a chilly start to Easter Sunday. If you're heading out to sunrise services or whatever the case may be on Sunday morning, you want to grab those jackets as it's going to be chilly, with temperatures likely well down into the 30s in many spots around the region, with a freeze on the way up in the mountains on Sunday morning. But here we go Sunday afternoon, that high beginning to slide offshore, southwesterly flow kicking in. And highs Sunday afternoon, mid to upper 60s, maybe even some low 70s, and some spots down towards South Carolina. By Monday, though, GFS bringing some rain opportunities back in with really just a broad southerly flow well out in advance of this low pressure over the plains. And then this is Tuesday of next week. So, I haven't really highlighted any overly great rain chances early next week on my 7-day, but I do think by Monday and Tuesday the chance of some showers begins to try to creep back in. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.